I want to share 10 little but incredible effective minimalist tips with you today. These are merely a few easy steps you can do to improve your life overall and reduce its complexity. I'll confess that some of these you may be familiar with, but others may be brand new to you, so I'd encourage you to watch until the end of the video. Welcome to Finance Dojo. We aim to be the best personal finance educational channel you'll ever need. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell right now so you won't miss out. Number 1. Getting rid of temptation. The first suggestion is temptation bundling, which is based on research and the theories of social scientists that propose pairing tasks that you dislike with tasks that you enjoy to accomplish more. As an example, consider listening to a podcast you've always wanted to hear while going about your daily business and doing boring, mundane tasks. You're more likely to be motivated to complete those tasks and accomplish more if you combine the activities you enjoy with those you need to do but don't like doing. Number 2. Store your out-of-season clothing. I know that this is something that many people do, but I didn't do it for a long time. And I noticed that as a result, it was always so difficult to put and remove items from my dresser drawers and closet. It resembled trying to jam something into a mountain of other things. Just a lot more physical labor was involved. Additionally, I frequently failed to see how many options I had and failed to understand what was right for the season because of the abundance of my possessions in these places. So, once I started putting clothes that were truly out of season in storage, I discovered that getting dressed was much simpler. I felt less overwhelmed by my possessions, and I simply realized that having less in my closet felt better. This ultimately reinforced my decision to move towards minimalism and made me want to declutter even more. Number 3. Grab the chance to organize your space when seasons change. My third tip is to take advantage of the opportunity to declutter when you're moving items for the season. As a result, when it comes to time to store your clothing for the year, it's a perfect opportunity to reflect on how you used your outfits this summer and winter. Ask yourself, how often did I wear this? It may be time to declutter it if you didn't use it frequently. It's beneficial to take that occasion to get rid of more stuff since you're already going through all of your possessions on an annual basis when you place things in storage. In this manner, you are simply minimizing a little bit more each season. Number 4. Make your brain understand that the same is not bad. The fourth tip is to teach your brain that such things can occasionally be acceptable. We are constantly encouraged to learn new things and to brag about them to everyone around us in today's culture. And the idea of novelty simply appeals to the way our brain is wired. I do believe that individuals have a natural tendency to prefer new things, but I also believe that when someone compliments us on a new haircut or clothes, we are more likely to want something even more fashionable. Because the brain is so flexible and open to learning, you can attempt to retrain the neural networks that underlie your desire for new items by paying close attention to what you already have and using it again. Number 5. Make routine chores simpler or more effective. Making daily chores simpler or more effective in some way is my fifth piece of advice. You'll just have more time and space in your life for other things if you can find ways to make the daily duties you perform a little bit simpler and more effective. Number 6. Consider gateway storage. Use gateway storage, which means to take the items in your maybe pile from your decluttering efforts and put them in storage for a bit to see if you genuinely miss them. This is my sixth piece of advice. I frequently return and realize that I haven't used anything in this bin in about 3 months, so I suppose I can let it go. It's a terrific approach to assess how much you utilize your possessions and to dispose of them when the time comes. Number 7. Always grab something and carry it as you navigate your home. I find that environment is clearer and cleaner when I continuously bring things with me and put them away during the day. Additionally, it is simply less stressful and minimal. Number 8. Establish a location where you can put anything you need to transport to another area of the house. A space where you can discreetly store items that you want to bring, either upstairs or downstairs, is the 8th tip, which is connected to the last. If your home has more than one story, having a small space just for items that you know you need to take to a different floor can make it easier for you to swiftly bring those items with you and avoid making a lot of extra journeys. In the end, I believe it helps me maintain a cleaner and more organized environment. Make the entire decluttering process more enjoyable and reinforcing rather than punishing, because a lot of studies reveal that positive reinforcement is much more effective than punishment. Number 9. Lessen the habit of switching tasks. Numerous studies in the field of cognitive psychology demonstrate how switching back and forth between various tasks can significantly slow us down and lengthen routine tasks. I'll admit that switching from one thing to another when I feel stressed and I'm like juggling a lot causes me to overwhelm myself and become even more irritated. But according to studies, this slows us down since it adds to our cognitive load. Therefore, if you have a lot of things to finish, just do them one at a time. It also feels less overwhelming in that way. Number 10. Instead of focusing on what you need to get rid of when decluttering, think of what you need to keep. The 10th and last piece of advice is to think about what you want to keep, rather than what you want to get rid of when you are decluttering. I believe that by focusing on curating the life you want to have and only keeping the possessions that contribute to that life, as opposed to the challenges, difficulties, and tension that you experience when getting rid of these items that may have once held sentimental value to you, you can get rid of more and end up simply enjoying the process more. Instead of letting go of things you believe you might miss in the future, it feels like you're creating something lovely and enjoyable for the future. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. You should always do your own research and speak to a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.